Tesla had a good day today. We closed at 197.42. We are up $1.05, 53%, 0.53%. Post-market down by 40 cents. So we are still above 194.35. This was the milestone that we had set, We talked about it yesterday. 194.37 is a significant number. Once we have broken above that number, this is telling us that there is a step change in the market considering Tesla. So people are now willing to pay higher than 194.35 in order to get Tesla stocks. Whereas before, they could get a stock below 194.35. So we had the buy signal yesterday. I got in this morning. Right now we are still above 194.35. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart to understand how this happened today. Okay, it was pretty much an even day. So, the first hour of the day, we went as high as 198.72. This was the first hour of the day. So, lots of transactions. So some people taking profit, some other getting in, blah, blah, blah. So lots of volume. Then the volume cooled down and the stock remained pretty much flat for the rest of the day. Second hour, third, fourth, blah, blah, blah. But the last hour, look at this right here. Last hour, we are climbing a little bit higher. So it seems like there is an exhaustion of sellers and maybe the price is going to come higher tomorrow. We'll see, but this is what this looks like in terms of our indicators. Stochastic at 92, great. MACD is positive. RSI, which was overbought since yesterday, is a little bit less overbought right here. So this is always a good news, even though when you are overbought, you can still go super high. So everything is great in terms of our technical indicators on the 1 hour chart. In terms of the daily chart, stochastic at 95. So everything is looking good. So we just want Tesla to hold above 194.35. And if we want to get a little bit more precise, this is the channel that we are in. So basically, we could be technically going back to this support right here without too much pain. If you can suffer this drop down, that would not be so bad because we have our bullish channel and we were outside yesterday of 194.35. So this was the indication that we are no longer into a congestion zone. So now we are into this bullish channel, this very tiny bullish channel. So it would be okay if we would be getting back a little bit lower and bouncing on this bullish channel support. Let's now take a look at the VIX. So VIX is continuing down. We like to see this because this means that the stock market should be going higher. Bonds, they are climbing a little bit, so this does not tend to help the stock market. We have a little bit of a down day today, so we are going to take it. Let's take a look at our stock indices. So Dow Jones is going sideways. S&P 500 after the top that we had June 20th, now we are just going sideways. And the same thing with NASDAQ. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple also into a congestion zone between 206.87 and 220.24. So basically we are supposed to be zigzagging between these two numbers without much direction. Yes, of course, when we are close to support, we tend to go next to the resistance, but it could be quite erratic also. So it's not a perfect zigzag, but this is what stocks tend to do in a congestion zone. Amazon, we had the buy signal yesterday. This one is continuing. We need to choose what we buy. I did not choose to buy this. I chose to buy Tesla instead. But this is doing pretty good. AMD, this is not ready. ARM, it is climbing. So we are zigzagging between 150 and 177. Aside from that, it is directionless for now. We are still into our bullish channel. This is the channel that we are in. So we are in a temporary congestion zone and we are hoping that when the stock is going to get close to this support that it bounces on it and then breaks 177.21 eventually. Google, very strong that Google, even though we have a bullish channel, this is not going high enough. We are breaking through the resistance, so quite strong stock. Microsoft also continuing higher and higher. Meta, we are right smacked on 123.39. We could not break it today. We went right close to it. If we take a look at the 1 hour chart, we went very close but could not break it so far. So we are still into this congestion zone. We are still going sideways. There's no direction yet. There has been no direction in 2024. We have just been going sideways in 2024. So NVIDIA, we are still into this bullish channel. So it's supposed to go higher and higher, and it is supposed to bounce. We have two support lines. We have this one right here, upon which we are bouncing so far, but we also have the second one a little bit further away, which is still a valid support line. But what is concerning to me is that we have lost stochastic over 60 right here. So this is an indication that we are weakening. NVIDIA is weakening. That would not be so bad because it has, it has basically tripled this year. So, it could be due for a correction. But seeing this stochastic lower than 60 could mean that we could be seeing further moves down. So if you want to take some profit, that would not be a bad idea. Palantir testing 25.52, so this should be red. We could not break above this. We have retested it today, 25.52. If we break it, then this is going to be a step change. SMCI going sideways. SoFi is rebounding nicely. You can buy on support if you want to. You can buy on support right now. I prefer to buy when there's an indication that the stock wants to go higher, and that indication would not be coming before we break this downward resistance right here and also break this 775 resistance. Yes, this is still a swing that you can take. So if you want to take that swing and maybe hold it if it breaks the said resistance I mentioned, you could do so right now. EV stocks, so BYD going sideways. This is the expected behavior. If we should be bouncing on this one. We should be bouncing on this one and then breaking 30.79. Lucid, this is a nice bounce also. So 254. If you want to get into Lucid, very, very low, this is your chance. This is a decent bounce. It's not yet telling us that it wants to go higher. In order to have that, we would need to break 336. Neo Battery Material, nice day, but nothing else. Neo going sideways. Novonix, disappointed in this one. Disappointed, so very volatile, very volatile. This one is moving a lot, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We have some support, you see here, we have some support right there. So maybe this is where the congestion zone really is. We have support right here at the bodies of the candle. And if we go at the wicks, we have some support right here at 182. So maybe this one is going to take a little bit more time, but look at this volume. This is crazy. Unless there's some mistakes on TradingView's part, but this volume is quite something. Xpeng going sideways. Rivian, okay. Now we are having something interesting. So Rivian, because Volkswagen is investing into the stock, we had this big move up. And we were just looking for it to stabilize before maybe getting into it. So right now we have a nice bounce on the downward channel that was used since July of 2023. This was a big downward channel, lasted a long time right here. So we broke outside of it. Now we just retested it successfully, so maybe we are close to the real low. The next support is at 13.16, so maybe we could be continuing a little bit like this and rebounding on 13.16. So maybe this is what's happening. Nouveau Monde Graphite, nothing to do here. Bitcoin, nothing to do here. XRP, same thing. Physical silver, we are zigzagging a little bit, so we are still above 1792 right now. Nothing to really do here. And silver, the same thing. No stochastic, so this is not very tempting. So yeah, good day for Tesla. We are maintaining ourselves. We are happy it is doing that. We have the earnings call July 17th, and in July we are going to see also what are the production numbers and the delivery numbers for the second quarter. So this might be moving things even higher. So let's hope that this happens. This should be happening July 2nd approximately. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.